It's a brand new week for PSO2 New Genesis, and we got us some content, mainly a crossover with the Overlord anime, and today we're going to be discussing everything happening that week in this update from the Overlord stuff, right along to some campaign, and also a crap ton of free SG. But before we hop into all that, welcome back to your #1 stop for PSO2 New Genesis gameplay, how-tos, and all that jazz. And of course, I do want to give a thank you once again to everybody that is supporting over on Patreon, Twitch, and here on YouTube with the wonderful join button. Thank you, my dudes, and we will go more into that in a bit. But for now, let's go ahead and discuss everything happening in PSO that week. So to start off, let's go ahead and get into everything that is actually coming in that is new content-wise, and then we can go ahead and get into some campaigns. So to start off, we got ourselves 2 new races coming in here, with of course a brand new one happening in South of Retem. So you can get your hands on that. It does seem like these are going to be like on foot races. So looking up, I get we are done with snowboarding for the time being. But nonetheless, a brand new one in South, and then a brand new one in West Kvaris as well. So if you enjoy that type of stuff, be sure to go ahead and join in on that. And then the other thing here of interest is of course the updated to the seasonal shop, since a lot of items have been reprinted, so now they are back in the top where you get your hands on, such as the new badges and reactors and whatnot, as well as the introduction of a couple new items, with of course the main one being the brand new, I believe it's jumping animation that you can get your hands on. So if you got some seasonal points and you ready to spend them, congratulations, you got new stuff to get your hands on. As for like getting season point, not only will it continue being from battle sectors, we got ourselves a couple of new seasonal limited time tag coming in here, and of course obviously add in the preview here is of course going to be tied to the races and whatnot. So if you want to get you a little bit extra seasonal points, you got you some brand new limited time stuff to do. And then from there, we move into probably the bigger content for this update, which is of course the second limited time quest coming in here. So of course it will be very similar to what we saw, over the last 2 weeks, with the more of the, horde mode for NGS. And of course there will be a updated version, pretty much same rules apply, but now with new enemies and new bosses. So you can go ahead and take part in that from the quest counter. And then we also have the update that I know a lot of people are waiting for, which is of course the Overlord crossover event here. So we have some preview of some of the items you can go ahead and get your hands on for this. And the majority of a lot of this stuff is probably horribly offensive by now if you're a free-to-play player, especially the hell. But nonetheless, if you're an Overlord fan, you can get your hand on it through AC Scratches, or by picking the stuff up in the player shop. And yeah, this is all for non-Sega or technically video game crossover in here. I get the Fate one, was a little iffy. But nonetheless, let's just say very first anime crossover for NGS. So once again, can you get your hands on some wonderful items, some weapon camo. And then, of course, we also have some stamps as well, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, once again, that will be tied to, I believe, AC, right? Yeah, AC Scratch ticket. So, if you're an Overlord fan, be sure to get your hands on that. And then, other than that, that pretty much do it for the new content coming into NGS for that week. A little more slower, but hey, we got the second part of the season event and the Overlord stuff. But, let's go ahead and jump into some campaigns. So, of course, the biggest one here is, of course, tied to the 10 million player campaign, or 10 million ARKS player worldwide campaign. So, there was a lot happening. As you can see here, what is it? 2, 4, 6 Pacific campaign tied to that. We're going to call it advertising your chance to get 1,000 star gems. So, let's go ahead and break this down. So, to start off, to celebrate the 10 million player mark, we do got some brand new limited time tasks. The quests will be going from today all the way to the 6th of December. So be sure to go and take part in these so you can get your hands on the star gems, since it looks like a lot of star gems are going to be tied to this event. Our next one is, of course, our log-in campaign. So this is, once again, running from now to the 6th of December. And of course, by logging in during the time period, you can get your hands on some of the scratch ticket tied to the camo stuff with the Autumn 22 special scratch, as well as, of course, a bundle of etchy gifts as well that you can get from taking part in the limited time right along with up to 1,000 star gem from that one alone. So not only are you getting an etchy from the celebration event, but also from the login event as well. And then from here, we move into, of course, the boost event that will be happening. That one is not nearly as long, since that one will be happening from today to the 24th. So this is only going to be roughly about a week. But with that being said, in all battle sectors and quests, you will be getting 50% extra experience. So for the few of you who still got a couple classes that not max level yet, or maybe you haven't hit max level at all, this is probably a fantastic event to take part in, especially since you're going to be farming seasonal point while you are doing so. So you have that. And then for some combat sectors as well here, which we do have a list of course, rank 1 through 2 for we saw forests in Aelio, as well as rank 1 through 3 for Mount Magnet, Laboratory Ruin, Retem Dash, and the lower level. So got ourselves 2 other zones here per region, except for Kvaris being left out. But nonetheless, if you take part in them area specifically, you are going to get you 100% to a billion. So now is the time to level up before we get our net expansion here in the next like 2 weeks. But from there, we're moving into the second part of the event for the boot. That will, of course, not be happening right now. That will be tied to the 22nd to the 29th. But nonetheless, for the last week of the seasonal event, you are going to get you a 50% well drop bonus, as well as 50% season point collection. So maybe if you want to hold up to this and take advantage of it, you can. But nonetheless, that will be probably a very good way to end up the seasonal event so you can get your hands on any leftover stuff you still need. And then, of course, we do got our 100% affiliate bonus, once again tied to a few regions, such as rank 1 through 2 for the forests, rank 1 through 3 for Mount Magnet, Laboratory, Retem Dash, as well as lower level. So same as before, during this event, that will also be happening with 100%. And then from there, we move into week 3 of this event, and that one will, of course, run all the way up from the 30th to the 6th. That one, of course, will be tied to drop item with passive skill weight. Will be up 150%, 50% to, of course, more seasonal point, and then 100% as well to the exact same areas we have talked about before, as well for Retem and Aelio. And then from there, we got ourselves a little reminder here, of course, with the announcement that will be happening from the 30th to the 6th for some of the Origin quests. And of course, we do got boot campaign happening for the Origin quests at the end of the month as well. With that one, actually night, which hopefully one day that will just become the norm. But not only are you going to be able to do the Origin quests twice, you're also going to get a chance to get some more Autumn 22 season pass stuff, or FP ticket, I mean, for all the camo stuff. So that is fantastic, and that pretty much what is happening with it campaign for the rest of the month. Just know I will probably remind you guys again that week when we move into the net update for that. But, you know, just a little oversight for the rest of November. So now that we are done with the Wappy AC campaign, we got ourselves a brand new AC campaign here, going from today to the 24th. So this is roughly going to be about a week. And we're going to have access to a whole bunch of stuff. So, to start off here, by spending 500 AC, you're going to get yourself a 25% to a billion. By buying 4,000 AC or more, you will go ahead and get you the 25%, as well as a solid visor accessory. We got a preview of that right here. And then for 8,000 AC or more, we have, of course, 50% appearance, as well as a little board accessory for your character that you can put on. And then if you spend 12,000 AC or more, you will get access to 50 more appearance, plus both of the items. So in return, you can go ahead and lot the to your full account if you are planning to spend more than 12,000 AC. So if you're planning on buying it, here you some wonderful items you can get from now to the 24th of November. And then for our final update here, we of course got ourselves a new issue of the webcomic for you to check out. So if you've been following the Central webcomic, congratulations, a brand new chapter is available for you to read right now. And of course, there you have it. There was everything happening that week inside of NGS. Like I said, not a lot, but between the Overlord crossover and of course the seasonal stuff, Elite, we're gonna stay fairly busy for the next 2 weeks as we are waiting for the release of the brand new region. And of course, when that region drops, I will be doing pretty much non-stop streaming and content making, as well as probably making more content live, because let's be honest, we will probably be putting in like 10 plus hours, maybe longer, a day here on YouTube, as well as streaming over on Twitch TV as well, or twitch.tv/TroyMaconn. Link in the description for that. So let me know why you are down there checking out that link. How excited are you, not only for this update, but well, finding out about the net expansion. Also, we got a headline stream on the 29th that will be going into it. I will be covering that as well. And a lot happening. And a lot of stuff, maybe not happening in PSO, but there's a lot of stuff still happening. And of course, I will be covering all that. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that or find any of this helpful at all, be sure to do the thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells below. And once again, I do want to give a giant thank you to everybody that is of course supporting over on patreon.com/Maconn, subscribing over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn, or by hitting that wonderful join button below to join memberships here on YouTube. Thank you all for your support, because it's really keeping the channel going. And also feeding Luna. Luna have stolen my shield. That's why I'm in it chill. And you know, I get also by being in it chill, I guess on the upside, you know, we got some anime boys here. So I guess it's fine. I guess it's a win-win, right? But with that, I guess I will go ahead and see you all in the comments. Bye.